Yay, everyone, for coming back and having that commitment to this challenge. That's usually the hardest part with meditation, is showing up and sitting down. There's so many ways that our mind can convince us not to do it. Too busy, or too this or too that. And we know that it's the practice that makes the difference for our mental health. And today we're going to be introducing you to this idea of informal meditation. So yesterday we learnt about our formal sit, where you sit and you practice an intentional practice of focusing on something in the present moment. We're just going to introduce you today. This morning we will be doing a formal practice, but we're introducing you to the idea of informal. So everyone already will do informal meditation. It's basically anything in your life that you do with full presence. So when you think about it, maybe, if you love cooking, then sometimes you can just be 100% focused on cooking a meal, or singing, or surfing, or running. These sorts of things that we do in our lives that time disappears and we're totally present with it. Sex is one as well, in terms of being totally in the present moment. So these are called informal meditations, and we can practice them and be intentional about it in really simple ways during our day. So for me, sometimes an informal meditation might be drinking a cup of tea or cacao, coffee, and totally focusing on the taste, the heat in my hands, the sounds in the present moment. So that becomes a little bit of an informal meditation. It's not my morning sit, but it's still practicing being in the present moment. So I invite you today to just be aware of that and see if there's anything that you can do to meditate informally, maybe even brushing your teeth. So let's get started. Finding a comfortable seat wherever you are, getting rid of all the wriggles, all of the adjustments, and beginning to close down the eyes. For day 2 of this challenge, we have 3 more days after this, and welcome back. So beginning to breathe in through the nose deeply, filling the lungs all the way to the top. Letting that breath fall out. Again, another deep inhale through the nose, extending that inhale and extending the exhale, beginning to tune into the breath and turn our attention inwards. Again, a deep, long, extended inhale and exhale. Noticing with these exhales a feeling of letting go, a feeling of softening in the shoulders, your shoulders dropping away from the ears, the body becoming more and more relaxed. I invite you to become curious about your breath. What does it feel like in the nostrils as you inhale? And what does it feel like as you exhale? Is there a difference in temperature? Is there a very subtle tingling around the nostrils? What else can you notice in the body as you breathe? potentially the rise and fall of the stomach, the chest. Maybe the sensation of the breath at the back of the throat. Focusing your awareness on the sensations of breathing. And when our mind wanders, as it very naturally will, we kindly come back to noticing this in and out breath. Some people liken it to the tide or the ocean, noticing that it constantly comes in and goes out. And there's really nothing else to do right now, but focus our awareness on our breathing. This very simple practice. Quite naturally, you will wander away. And we just notice our thinking. And reopen. Return to feeling the sensations in the nostrils. Noticing the rise and fall. And if the mind is really racing this morning, that's okay. Let it be. And underneath it, can you become aware of your breathing? A sort of more expanded awareness. Inviting you now to gently scan the body, noticing if there are any places of tightness that with your next exhale you can soften. Just with your awareness, can you soften the shoulders a little bit more? Soften the hands wherever they are. Feeling the sit bones becoming heavier on the seat. And we can expand now to include the sounds in your present environment. Maybe a sound that is far away. Maybe one just outside your window. And drawing that awareness in to this close sound of my voice. Noticing how the sounds come in and move through the awareness. Always changing, always present. And these three anchors that I have introduced you to are happening in the present moment. The mind can wander into alternative realities, into a story or a mind movie. We're here for this 15 minutes to simply guide our mind to being here, being with what is happening now. This training. So we return. Can you notice or become aware of your thinking by yourself? Catch yourself. And come back. Without judgment, we're kindly using it as an opportunity to practice that pathway to presence. Is there anywhere in the body that has habitually tightened? Those muscles around the eyes, the jaw, maybe the stomach. Softening once again. And in this space of softness, I invite you to tap into your most sincere place. And what is your deepest intention for practicing today, for showing up to this challenge? And let that come from a place of sincerity. Letting that intention go and beginning to deepen our breath. Beginning to inhale through the nose softly and extend it. Really sighing out anything that might want to be let go now. 2 more breaths like this together to close our practice this morning. Final breath here. As you begin to wriggle your pinky finger, each other finger, the thumb, the toes, maybe a smile comes to the mouth. And I want to leave you with a centering thought for today. The thought being, when I am in the present moment, I experience more of my life. When I am in the present moment, I experience more of my life. So there may be moments of your day that you want to slow down and find the present moment and practice an informal meditation. So congratulations on sitting for us for day 2, and tomorrow we'll be back at the same time for day 3. Keep it up. Tick off those days, 5 in a row.